up, guys? As you can see, Z1000 's still here. Harley guy, fucking ride with no helmet. Not smart, guys. Not smart. Have you guys seen the blue whale? I don't know if you guys can see that. It's actually a historic Route 66 destination, I guess what you would call it. It's just a dock in the middle of a pond. I don't know what people are so excited about, but can we boycott people that don't wear helmets? I mean, really? Can we just not wave at them? That'd be nice. Maybe they'll start wearing helmets so they can get waves or something. I mean, that's pretty stupid, but hey, we need to do something. Get those guys wearing some helmets. They're lifesavers. Not the candy. I'm a pretty big guy. You guys probably think I'm talking about food all the time. I think I'm gonna want a new bike pretty quick. Well, I say pretty quick. What about now? Ah! What the? I think I teleported. Well, anyways, I got a new bike. Pretty awesome. The Z1000 I think was a little too much for me. A lot too much, actually. It just had too much power for my preferences on the road. Much more manageable bike right here. Much more my style. Where I want to go with it, what I want to do with it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the CB500X. Got 64 miles on it right now. Just cruising along. I did kind of a hard soft break-in. I don't really know much about it. I've only bought one brand new vehicle, and this is it. I've never bought anything else. Windscreen, it goes to about my neck, so it doesn't block that much wind. I catch it with my helmet still. It's still pretty loud. It feels like it handles so much better than my 1000. I guess because it's lighter. It's not much lighter than my 1000, but it's pretty light. I'm not sure the exact specs, but I think it's like 430 pounds for this individual bike. The CBR 500R is, I think, 5 pounds lighter than this bike, so it'd be 425 pounds. My Z1000 I think weighed 460, and I just felt really heavy, really bulky. The 1000 was a lot more comfortable on the highway, I think, because it felt more grounded. And this one kind of is so light that it kind of moves around on you. It's kind of an adventure bike, adventure style bike, I guess is what you call them. And that's what I was going for. I was going to get a DRZ, and I ended up getting this bike because honestly I think it's the better deal for what I wanted. Daily driver kind of deal on the highway. I travel back and forth to work about 50 miles every day, back to and from work, and a lot of it's highway. Most of it's highway, actually. So this is the perfect bike for me. It's got great power for its liter size. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, it's dual overhead cam 500, parallel twin, liquid cooled, and it's actually like 471 cc's. Does anybody know why they do that? That is the most annoying thing. If you're gonna make a 500 liter or 500 cc bike, just make a 500 cc bike. Don't make a 471 and call it a 500. Seems like kind of false advertisement to me, but I'm trying to scrub in the tires, so bear with me. This might be a fun vlog for you guys. It'd be sick. A few pet peeves. The horn button, right there. It is in the wrong spot, Honda. Alright? This is not where the blinkers need to go. They should be where the horn's at. I feel like that's a better spot for it. Your thumb naturally goes over there. Actually, kind of naturally, it's right there. But down here is just, it's awkward to me. The suspension on this bike, it's not adjustable on the front or rear at all, as far as I know at this point. The mirrors are good. I mean, they're ugly, but they're good. Nice big. They come up just the right spot. So me being a bigger guy with the suspension, I hope they come out with some better stuff. At least some springs or stuff for the front. And I could probably get a monoshock for the back, but I hope they come out with something soon, because this is really soft. It seems like it's, for my size, it's way too soft, I think. I feel like I'm bottoming out every time I hit a bump. And let's see here. The dash, you got miles per gallon, your average, and up-to-date fuel consumption. Average miles per gallon, I'm averaging 45 right now. Keep in mind, I'm still breaking it in. So I've been kind of jumping around the RPMs a lot, up and down. I've done 71 miles, 70 miles. The engine feels really strong. I was actually really surprised at the power it had. And it's smooth. All the way through it's smooth. It's a parallel twin, so it is a twin, but it's not like a V-twin. And it feels nothing like a V-twin. It's hot. Still hot in Oklahoma. Fireworks. They're still selling fireworks. This is a Saturday. By the time I upload this, it might be later. It's a Saturday after 4th of July. I don't know what day it is. Don't ask me. Look at these Can-Ams. That guy didn't have his shirt on. He just riding his bike without a shirt on. Crazy. Overall though, the bike feels really great quality. I mean, it feels like a big bike, and it's just not. It's real light, you can push it around real easy. Highway, it's kind of jumpy. 80 miles an hour, the front end kind of starts to get jittery. When I first got it, I don't know if there was something on the brakes or something, but the brakes felt weak in this bike. And they don't really feel that way now. I mean, maybe I'm just getting used to it, but that may be downsizing from the Z1000, but I realize this is a cheap bike, and this is the most expensive 500, I think. So they've got to cut costs in every way they can to make money, but I wish they would have came out with different models of each bike, so that people could pick and choose which bike that they might want to ride. Because honestly, if they had better suspension, better brakes on a 500 CB500X that are maybe a little bit more in cost, I would have bought that model. I'd have spent the money. Okay, I guess we're going straight across here. It's raining. I don't know where the rain came from. If you don't like the weather, wait a few seconds and it'll change. That's Oklahoma for you. It rained on my new bike. That is not a good sign, right? Is that a good sign? Is that like a christening of a motorcycle that gets rained on your freaking first ride? So what do you guys think? You guys like her? Huh? Huh? And it's kind of pissing me off that it's raining on my new bike. The cows are congregating over there. Over yonder. Over yonder. Once again, still trying to scrub in these tires. The one thing that Honda did right this time, they got Pirellis on this thing. That's a damn good tire. I don't know what kind of tire it is, but it might be a crappy Pirelli. It might be the worst Pirelli ever. I always thought Pirellis were good tires, though. Train track. Interesting tidbit, I actually watched somebody get hit by a train right here. It's pretty scary. The train doesn't go very fast right there because it goes to that plant right over there. I don't know if you can see it, but it goes probably 10-15 miles an hour, and there's no gates that come down right there. So if there's a train, he just honks his horn, and if you don't hear it or see the train or what, I know it's kind of hard not to see a train or hear it when it comes, but the guy didn't see the train, I guess, and went across the tracks right as the train was crossing. It's raining. You get pulled over on your first time out. What the hell? I swear. You're the worst luck ever. Nice cop though. He offered to give me a jacket. I don't know how. He never called me, but I gave him my number. Is this it? This might be a turn. Might be the turn off. I don't know. About to find out. See how this thing rides on the dirt. Ooh, it skipped a little bit. We're going 30 though. That's pretty good. I actually almost hit a cow here once. I had a Honda Accord was my first car, 94 model. Oh. Woohoo! I came around the corner and I was goofing around when I was a teenager, so I was goofing around and pulling the handbrake around the dirt corners. And I came around this corner right here. No, it was that one right there. And there was something running beside me, my car. I had no idea what it was. It looked like a giant dog. But it was dark, so I couldn't see it real well. It scared the bejesus out of me. And I'm driving down there, pull the e-brake, and I see this thing running next to me. And as soon as I turn the next corner, there's a friggin' cow in the road. I almost smashed into this cow. I wasn't going really fast. I was being stupid, but I wasn't going real fast. But I almost smashed into this cow. So this poor suspecting cow just standing in the middle of the freaking road. It turned out the thing that was running beside me was the calf of the cow that was in the road, I guess, trying to get to his mama. Oh, I love this bike. It kind of feels like a dirt bike that's made for street. Like a supermoto. That's what it feels like. A supermoto. Maybe this is the next generation of supermos. Supermos. Yeah. I was going to get one of those. But I like this better. It's a better choice, I think. Jake the Garden Snake. Eat your heart out. Eat your heart out. Alright? This is my supermo. Alright? I was so jealous because you had a supermo and I didn't.